We are going to witness everything the SEC has done for the last 4 years completely become a joke, and Gary Gensler look like the biggest clown in the circus. And this is all through what the Trump admin is about to do, which we have to talk about because what they are about to do is going to pump XRP to new highs. And with that being said, welcome to the channel, everyone. My name is Nick. For those that are new to the channel, hopefully by the end of this video, you do become a subscriber. Let's take a quick look at what the CLO at Ripple has to say about what the SEC was just boasting about on X, which was the fact that they announced that the SEC filed 583 total enforcement actions in fiscal year 2024 while obtaining orders for $8.2 billion in financial remedies, the highest amount in SEC history. Wow, how great. This is incredible. And we have from Stuart Alderati saying the SEC bragging about record fines collected is like a professor boasting about their highest ever class failure rate and the most cheating scandals. It's not a measure of success. It's an indictment of oversight gone terribly wrong, driven by perverse incentives. And yes, as we think about what the SEC has done for the last 4 years, it's been nothing but a complete joke. I mean, we are seeing investors, retail investors, the same investors that the SEC is vowing to protect, getting hurt during this entire process. Billions of dollars lost of retail money. And of course, there will be no accountability. It's just horrible. But I do believe that everything is about to change. And we have to talk about this because it's very bullish for XRP. Because XRP holders, listen, if we go all the way back to November of 2020, things were looking good. December came around and we got cool for Christmas. Or should I, really say how it is, right? Jay Clayton gave us the worst present possible. And that was the SEC case that stifled price action for XRP, killed momentum, delisted off of all major exchanges, and it allowed the XRP community and retail investors around XRP to lose out on one of the biggest bull runs, and over $15 billion in damages were dealt just upon the announcement of the lawsuit. So now as we do think about that, I want to take your attention away from this and on to this video here. This is from Senator Cynthia Lummis. President Trump is assembling an army to fight for Bitcoin. And what she really means is crypto. Let's just be honest here. But listen closely.
These are all things that President Trump raised during his campaign, and he seems to be assembling a very pro-Bitcoin cabinet. His leadership understand the assets, not only just Bitcoin, but other digital assets and the opportunities for blockchain. And it then moves into the whole AI culture as well. So I see these things as being part and parcel of creating a 21st century economy that has its anchor in the United States.
Yeah. And, this is exactly what's happening right now. Trump and the entire admin behind this Trump administration, everyone along the way is now pushing for crypto and crypto innovation. He's assembling a team to make sure that crypto itself thrives within the US. They want crypto in the US to be the biggest in the world. They want, the US to be a hub for innovation, for the tech. And I personally believe that it's going to be. And starting off, let's look into the former chairman of the CFTC, Chris Giancarlo, with such a great statement. Well-regulated markets are the best markets in the world. Regulators have to move from a grudging way of regulation to an embracing way of regulation. And check this out.
This is not only a technology that's going to enable faster, more efficient financial markets, broader, more inclusive, more direct access to finance, but it's also going to allow regulators to do a far better job at their work. And why do I say that? Because for finally, they're not going to be totally reliant on intermediaries to report to them at what's going on. They're going to be actually able to be nodes in blockchains to actually see activity and move away from entity-based regulation to activity-based regulation. And hopefully that should be able to come with the right elements of privacy, for market participants, regulators can now monitor flows of transactions pseudonymously and only when there's probable cause through our standard constitutional means unmask that and do their job that they're constitutionally bound to do to prevent fraud and manipulation in markets. So this is a tremendous opportunity. It's a new architecture. And we will spend time later on talking about all the changes of the last week. But I think the one piece of the iceberg that yet needs to crack is regulators to move on from, okay, grudgingly, we need to, is regulators week. But I think.
Now, listen, as we really think about what is going on here, okay, he is 100% correct. We need to make sure that, this space is regulated properly, because the innovation, the technology behind it that is possible is extremely revolutionary. And we won't get to realize it without proper regulation. Now, I do believe that this is the time where we are about to witness a significant change all through this admin. For an example, over here we have Justin, the Trump administration designed the CFTC to oversee digital asset regulation. Now, why is this important? Well, think about what the CFTC has been doing for the last couple of years. We know that many of the commissioners at the CFTC were meeting with, Ripple in their headquarters while the SEC was still pushing the whole anti-crypto narrative, and, we're still in this lawsuit. But also, check this out from XX 1133 1221 11. Charles Giancarlo and his brother Christopher founded Digital Dollar to explore CBDCs. Christopher Giancarlo, CFTC under Trump and Obama. Charles, Silver Lake and Pure Storage with Brad Garlinghouse. And then, of course, Charles Giancarlo, Digital Dollar Project with Ripple, Stellar, Hedera Connections. And then also Adam Meinhardt, CFTC and Stellar, both currently. And you can see all of these connections. Again, these are very significant connections back to utility-based projects in this space. And do you think that that is just a coincidence? Absolutely not. Now, on top of this, I want you guys to realize just how bullish Chris Giancarlo has been for XRP. He has been supporting XRP and Ripple this entire time, even going all the way back to June of 2020. XRP is not a security, declares former CFTC chairman Chris Giancarlo. Okay? Also, here we have from November 18th, 2024, and this got posted by Armando Pantoja. Ripple CEO reminds us that before the SEC got involved in crypto, XRP was the second most valuable digital asset. It's time to make up for lost time. XRP to $20. Check this out.
So what's affecting the price of XRP has been the SEC. People forget, frankly, before the SEC got involved in the crypto markets, XRP was the second most valuable digital asset, ahead of ETH. And then the SEC got involved and said, hey, we think ETH is probably okay, and ETH went up. And then they sued Ripple, and XRP went down. This is not how our government is supposed to work. We're supposed to have a level playing field and have equal opportunity. We shouldn't have our government picking winners and losers in this regard. We think in the long run we'll prevail, and that'll sort itself out. But for now, it's frustrating for the community, and I like the way you characterized it, for the XRP family.
So yeah, I mean, listen, before the SEC even stepped into the picture, XRP was one of the largest projects. And I do believe that even in 2020, XRP was gearing up to surpass Ethereum and be the second largest project by market cap. And if we're thinking about that, XRP should have hit somewhere around like roughly $600 billion in market cap back in 2021. Now, if we're thinking about that, why did I bring this video up? Well, it's because Chris Giancarlo reposted this on his X account. It is time for XRP to become unleashed and the real value behind XRP to be realized in. Now, am I expecting XRP to go to $20? Not exactly, but is it possible? 100%. Now, on top of this, Chris Giancarlo also celebrated the big win back in July of last year, where we got the news of XRP is not a security. 3 years ago this week, my colleague and I opined that XRP is not an investment contract subject to regulation as a security. Our view now is validated by court ruling. Again, this is an individual that has been celebrating the XRP wins along the way. And now there is a potential opportunity where Chris Giancarlo becomes a, he gets into a leadership position yet again through this admin. I do think that we are about to see a very big shift in the acceptance of crypto, the adoption of crypto. And I do think that this case around XRP is going to be dropped. And also talking more so about that, check this out. The Bearable Bull posted this. Chris Giancarlo was formerly at the CFTC, and today it's been confirmed that the CFTC will be making or taking a bigger role than the SEC in regulating digital assets under Trump. Giancarlo is highly speculated to be Trump's crypto czar. He stated that he believes the XRP case will be dismissed with the new administration. Yet another bullish catalyst for the XRP price. Check it out.
That issuance was deemed a security. Part of it wasn't. SEC's appealing. Yes. There's a Trump SEC coming in. Are they going to drop the case, you think?
So, Charlie, as you know, I wrote a definitive law review article before that case was brought, arguing that XRP was not a security subject to the SEC. It turned out that the judge who ruled in that case sided with the view,
or half of it.
Right. I would recommend that it's time for regulatory agencies to drop a lot of these cases where they've lost at the trial court.
If you were a betting man, would they drop the XRP case?
I think they should. And
will they?
I would bet they would.
So there you guys have it. And again, as we think about this, all right, if Chris Giancarlo becomes, the crypto czar, you can 100% be sure that he will help drop the case and promote Ripple. I agree with this because they have been essentially best friends with Brad Garlinghouse, just like, XX is saying here. And, outside of this, right, he's been a big supporter along the entire way of Ripple and XRP. So it just makes sense, in my opinion, that this case will essentially be done and finished and over if he becomes the crypto czar or gets into any leadership position. I think that, everything around, I don't even think that Chris Giancarlo should even be the focus with this. I truly do believe that this case is done regardless. This admin is extremely pro-crypto. They want crypto to thrive, and they want the US-based crypto companies like Ripple, Coinbase, etc. to be successful. They don't want to see them, stifled or have any obstacles in their way. So I think that we are about to witness a very significant shift. And I do think that all of this is a very big catalyst for XRP as well. I think that this admin is going to pump a lot of these utility projects because of, the pro innovation and the acceptance that we will most likely see over the course of the next couple weeks and months ahead. So with that being said, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, definitely leave a like, subscribe, turn notifications on because of more free content. You guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter and join the free Discord down in the description below. And with that being said, guys, it's been Nick. Thanks for watching. Peace out.